Well, here we are. Very exciting. You can see this is not my new motorcycle. This is a car. A nice car. Golf R. I don't know much about cars. A little bit more power than the bike we're getting today though, is it? Just a teeny weeny bit more. So, obviously, I'm on the phone right now. Filming this on the old Pixel, so it's probably going to come out crap. But it's the only way I'm going to be able to make this look any decent. So, let me just look over here. What's that? What an incredible bike! I'm going to have to cut that out. Look at that, Bridgie! Bridge Motorcycles! We are here and we are going to pick up a brand spanking new something. But you already probably know what it is because it's in the title. So we're picking up a Grom. Alright, we're picking up a Grom. Alright, let's. Oh, look, Martin sent a photo. Well,
sticky toffee from here, so how was it like down at the golf?
25 quid, Martin. Go on then, mate. Get it in there. Well done, mate. Well done. I am.
It's a rarity.
There you go. The leader's finally actually leading. It's good, isn't it? Leading by example and paying for a change. They've always the hungry hornet. The hungry hornet on top. The well-fed hornet now. Which one? Which one?
I'm easy going.
You go for the big one.
We take the one nearest.
Ah, cake and a bike, eh?
Taking a bike. Looking a bit dirty, actually. Not gonna lie.
I'd say it's looking a bit.
Well, he's rode it all week.
I've been using it, mate.
Chain slap, mate.
He does that with every bike. They're so small, aren't they? Like when
You're about to see something smaller. Dun 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 dun. Hello. Huh? It is? Yeah, is that right?
You're not recording right now. Now you are now. Oh no. Don't.
You're not.
Props on it. It's not cool.
There you go. Look at them. They're quite good, mate. They Honda Speed Crocs, are they?
Honda approved.
Yeah, DC2.
Yeah.
Dylan! You son of a...
Where is it? Oh, where is this? There she is. Look at that. Oh.
Doesn't it look like your bike has been through the wash? It does.
It does, yeah. It looks like my Hornet has taken one of those Honey I Shrunk the Kid rays, doesn't it? Look at that.
I call the panniers.
Oh yeah, look at that. Wrapped for the pizza delivery. Ready to go, baby.
Screen, hand guards, heavy duty chain.
Heavy duty chain. Ain't that mesmerising? Got fly screw.
Wow. And handguards.
And hand guards, yeah. Do you know why? Because it's going touring.
That's like an adventure bike.
It is a mini adventure bike.
Yeah.
And the only other thing I reckon you need is just some knobbies.
I reckon so as well, yeah.
I think you can pick up a pair for 50 quid.
Yeah? There she is. The new Grom. Took a while to fit the quad lock on. Thanks to the boys at Bridge Motorcycles for the service as usual. The good service that is. And we are going to go home now. You're going to get my first live impressions of riding it. Whoa. Obviously we're on squeaky tires, so we've got to be careful. She's only done 3 miles, so... Oh yeah! Oh mate. So, picking this up today, been very excited about it. That's a nice little car in front of us, isn't it? It's quite quick. God, it feels bloody weird, this does. Yeah, baby. So it's got the panniers on. It feels a bit rapid. It feels like a bit spry. Quite surprised. Just trying to get used to the the controls. Knee down, baby, let's go. Yeah, this is quite nice. This is quite nice. So, took a bit of a long time to get the old quad lock to work and fit in place. That was quite stressful because obviously there's not a lot of real estate, as you can imagine, it being a tiny Grom. But you know, there's a reason I'm buying this, and that's because twofold really. One, it's cool. Two, it'd be great for my wife to get her into motorcycling. It's really forgiving, I'd say. It feels obviously get my live reaction to this, so forgive me, it's not as articulate as it usually feels, but it feels really like comfortable. And so far, like, obviously I've got some music playing in the background. I'll turn it down a bit so I can hear a bit of the engine. It's obviously got stock everything. So we've done 4 miles now. We haven't. They've done 3 when they've tested it all out. I've bit of background. I've owned a Monkey before. It's got the same sort of engine. Same engine. It feels a bit different than the Monkey. See if it suffers from a ghost neutral. It doesn't. A lot of these smaller bikes do. Obviously I picked this up at Bridge. They've been very kind, added a few extra things on, you know, they've been a very decent dealership, very kind. The salesmen in there, the sales executives, whatever you want to call them, they never hard sell. They take a big interest in your journey, your motorcycling journey, which I've had a big journey. They've been a big part of it. They've been very helpful at all turns. They've helped me secure the best bikes for what I need them to do. Obviously I've been pretty active in buying bikes and stuff, but it's, you know, a passion of mine. Once you're into motorcycling, you tend to sort of fall into it. I must admit though, that car in front of us is nice, isn't it? Obviously I've hinted at what I might be getting. You guys have been, no one's guessed apart from one bloke. One bloke managed to guess what it might be, and it was funny. I liked it. Most people thought I'd be going for some sort of big adventure bike of some sorts. Oh, it started to trickle a bit. In rain, but I'm sure we'll get past it. We'll be alright. The idea for me to get this bike was pretty simple. My wife wants to get into motorcycling, I guess, maybe. So I've sort of told her that we'll, you know, that this could be a nice little bike for her, you know, to practice on. Try and make sure we don't get run over. I've obviously not got the acceleration I'm used to. As you guys know, I ride my Hornet frequently, so I've got to be careful with lane changes and stuff like that. It's just learning the ropes again, really, isn't it? There you go, that wasn't too bad. These boots feel a bit clunky on this. Boots are bigger than the bike. It's a nice Golf. Yeah, so you know, the idea is that, you know, this would be approachable from a missus. She gets a CVT. We whack her on the insurance, stick a couple of plates on there, L plates, and then she's good to go, isn't she? She can join me on little rides and stuff, get her confidence on the road on the motorcycle, which might translate into confidence on the road in general, because she's a driver. She has a car, but she's not, you know, she's one of those drivers that, you know, and rightfully so, the roads aren't exactly the safest place in the world, are they? You know, the idea was to get her acquainted with the road. And obviously, you know, for me as well, I've always wanted a little Grom. It'd be good for some little adventures on, little challenges. I can tell you straight away that the seat feels very comfortable. Definitely feels like it can nip around town. So yeah, you just get my obviously live thoughts on it. It's a little bit, as I said, it's not going to be as coherent. The speed quite quick so far. It feels quite stable on the ground so far. It feels rapid. I'm looking forward to getting to 60 just to see what it can do. Obviously it's in its run-in period, so it's, you know, there's no rev limits or rev ranges apparently that you should be adhering to. You need to take it nice and calm. Try not to whack the throttle back. You know, I've done this before, I've done this a million times. You can see the speedo's a bit off on this, so 34 is 29. Alright, so 35 would be 30 then. Gives us a little bit of confidence around the towns then. Riding around Exeter and stuff. It's not like I'm going to end up breaking the speed limit then by the looks of it. Impressed with this little thing. I can't wait to take it somewhere awesome. It's got little pannier racks on there and that. Obviously not the biggest racks as you've seen. However, they will do. Like a roughing it journey, I'll call it. Proper wilderness stuff where you're looking to go out on an adventure with not a lot of provisions, not a lot of clothes, and just have a go. It's got nice suspension on gear 3. I think it's got 5 gears, I think. Yeah, it's got 5 gears, so I don't know, it looks like it's got a bit of poke to it. I like the mirrors. The mirrors are nice. Mirrors are very nice. So yeah, like so far so good. I'll be doing some content on the Grom for sure. This doesn't feel like you're on a sluggish machine thus far. Obviously I've ridden 125s, so I've definitely ridden its little cousin, the Monkey. See, look, 105 miles to the gallon. Can't argue with that. Make it a nice little commuter. I reckon I'll be reaching for this bike more often than I previously thought. I've got a trickle charger for it just in case I don't end up using it often. I had, with my Monkey before, I had to use a trickle charger because my insurance would not insure it without a tracker on it basically, and the tracker drained the battery. We'll see how it handles 50-60. Visor down, ready to go. It's not bad, is it? Yeah, so about 55-58 miles an hour indicated to 60 maybe. Reality it's about 55 miles an hour on the speedo, on the GPS, so it's not going to break any land speed records. However, it feels fun, and it feels very forgiving. Like you can turn it really nicely without losing any like on the old Hornet I have to sort of like pull back on the throttle a bit to keep it out in line. It feels good. It feels good. Definitely feels good. Definitely can keep up. Obviously I wouldn't put this on the motorway, but for, you know, for like bumbling about on little back road adventures, yes, this is definitely the one, isn't it? Look at it. You know, it's getting the speed. It's alright, isn't it? You know. Oh, it's fun. You feel like you can sort of maneuver it quite well. Wow, man. Wow, that's fun. That's fun. That was a good bit of fun, that was, yeah. You don't need to go very fast to have a bit of fun on this. So yeah, obviously I knew that was going to be the case. I knew this was going to be a really fun bike, and I loved my Monkey. The only reason I got rid of the Monk was due to the fact that it's I had to sort of sell it to be able to afford the Hornet. Now financially, you know, I'm a bit better position. I could have a second bike, and I'll always settle for a combo where I've got a fast bike, slow bike, or a high cc bike and a low cc bike, something I can sort of nip around with. I quite like the idea of having a scooter. That's still on the cards. I'd like having a 300 Vespa or something like that, but this is like it's low, you get really high MPG on it. You just feel like you could go have a little bit of a laugh, innit? Go some places. And so far we've done 5 miles on it, and I say it's amazing so far. And it's starting to, you can feel the engine starting to come into its own a little bit. Even after 9 miles, it's like, it's just, look at it, just it bite, the clutch bite's good. It feels decent. Obviously the tyres are squiggly. They're brand new. They've both got brand new sets of tyres on the back. Everything's new, isn't it? So you can tell things are like will start to bed in at some point. Obviously within 600 miles that will happen. It's got a bit of grunt uphill, isn't it? So this is the first impressions of the Grom. So far so good. You're definitely gonna enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Have you ever been interested in getting a little Grom? This serves a purpose for like getting my wife on the road, on a bike at least, but it also serves the purpose of just a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun that doesn't cost a great deal of money to run or insure. It keeps you pretty grounded, you know, you're very low to the ground. You know, it's a different perspective on biking, and it's just you know, you're nipping around. It's good for just popping to the shops, getting something, you know. You don't have to bloody lug around the massive Hornet. Not that the Hornet's that big, but no, we'll leave it off this part. What we'll do now is we'll just open it up on the national speed. Just see how it handles up the hill. So 5th gear now, which is the top gear. Swing it around here. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, mate. Yes. Well, yeah, as you see, it keeps up very well with traffic. Obviously a few more gear changes than you'd usually be accustomed to on a motorcycle that has a high displacement. I'm used to that. I've ridden 125s. I enjoy 125s. I can kind of like, I can feel it. I can feel where the engine's wanting to shift downwards at certain sections. It's not new to me. It's very similar to the, I'd say it's very similar to the Monkey. It just feels a bit more spry, slightly more spry. It's definitely around the same top speed as the Monkey though, for sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What's your thoughts and feelings on the Grom as a bike? You know, are you excited to see some content with the Grom? Where would you like me to go with the Grom? Is there anywhere in particular? I know exactly the first, I want to do some challenge sort of style content where I challenge myself to get to a certain place with the Grom. You know, a long distance place. Obviously we'll be going abroad with it for sure, 100% we will. I'll speak to you guys very soon. Thank you very much, and once again thanks to Bridge Motorcycles for this awesome bike. And thanks to all you guys for watching and supporting the channel. Let me know if you're excited for Grom related content, or have just for the first time broke the speed limit on this bike by 1 mile an hour. Look at that, baby. License loser, the Grom. Stay tuned for more Grom related content and Hornet related content. Thank you very much, boys and girls. All the best.